Howdy folks, it is Friday the 13th. Hope you're not superstitious or believe in any of that nonsense. Today it's Friday the 13th. As I said, 6:15 p.m. is the time. The temperature is clocking in at 17 degrees Celsius here at the one, the only Yonge Dundas Square. I will accept no other names unless you call it Dundas Square. Marge is in the house. Gertej, Jenny Krutzkamp, Sheena, Vivian, Jillian Felix, Mark M, Mike T, George West, Madano, Randy Ruck, Aiden Thompson, McGuire, Dope Walrus, Canada, Zach McNally, Sweet Pea, and everyone else. Thank you so much for tuning in. There I am. I just stepped off the subway, came straight into the square. It's kind of loud here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But what I'm going to do is make my way south down to the Sky Dome where a Kendrick Lamar concert is about to take place. So we're going to just walk around the perimeter of the dome. Then I'm going to dawdle around downtown a little bit more. You think Drake's career is ruined due to Kendrick? I think Drake will be just fine. Let's not feel sorry for multi-millionaires. They're both probably profiting off of that feud. But this is Dundas Square. Good evening, Susan. Whippy Dude is here. Hello. That's the fourth person to recognize me and say hi since I stepped foot outside the Eaton Center. Mike Landry is here. Alicia Lewis is here. This place has livened up. This is Yonge and Dundas straight ahead. But we're going to turn around and go in the other direction. Naughty Bots' camera looks wobbly. Sorry? Does the camera look wobbly to you guys? I can maybe change the settings. Mike Landry, thank you, Mike Landry, for the $3. Thank you, Mr. Landry. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the super chat in the premiere this morning as well. How are the shakes at Shake Shack? As unhealthy as ever, but pretty damn good. I've only ever had 2 shakes at Shake Shack. Robert says I need a prime drink. Camera. All right, let's start moving south down towards the Sky Dome. It's a good crowd of people out. Not the usual kind of noisy busking activity. So this is south down Yonge Street. I don't know, I just pulled up a preview of the stream. It looks pretty normal to me. Mike T, I'm heading from Dundas Square. I'm gonna maybe put that S word on the banned words list. I will instantly defriend anyone in real life who calls the square by that utterly stupid and inappropriate name. Do I know about the new Hard Rock? Yes, Hard Rock used to be here on the right where Shoppers Drug Mart is. But they just moved up there. Well, it says Hard Rock coming soon. Lisa is here. Lisa always gives honest feedback. Someone said the picture was a bit wobbly, but I can't really tell on my mobile display. What do you say, Lisa? It looks normal? Mike T, you're flirting with getting banned using the god-awful S word to describe Dundas Square and spelling center with an ER. Yeah, the Eaton Center on the right. Peter Bradfield, 199, still not being called part of the 51st state. Thank you, Peter Bradfield. For the 199. Thank you so much, Peter. Lisa says you don't think it is? So you think it looks normal?
Yeah, but we need the underground. We don't put the BTA there.
So there's some things going on this weekend. Taste of Little Italy up at, well, Little Italy, College and Bathurst to College and Shaw. I might be going there after this tonight. There's an exotic car show in Yorkville on Sunday, and I think there might be one at the Metro Convention Center tomorrow. We got Kendrick Lamar at the Sky Dome. I think there's a Rib Fest down in the beaches. In my opinion, the best street festival of all the major ones was last weekend in Due West Fest. I actually left my house earlier today. I made 2 videos. And now I'm doing this stream, and I hope to do a video or 2 after this. So I'm being super ass productive tonight. Some cheers going on from in front of Massey Hall. Naughty Bot says the Blue Jays are going to try to keep winning in 20 minutes. Yeah, Philly's a good team. But they've, won like 4 or 5 series in a row, including a couple of sweeps. They almost swept the Twins as well. Marge asking if they finished my bathroom.
Vibing out?
Yeah, that was all done yesterday. I had people in my house, so I decided just to stay home rather than vacate it. Jenny Kurtzkamp, to help fund weekend activities or dinner and a drink. Enjoy. Thank you, Jenny Kritzkamp. Much appreciated, Jenny. You are no longer on thin ice. Thank you, Jenny. Wow, how about, being just a few inches off the curb? That's ridiculous. Here's someone else. I mean, I know you're illegally parked and it's a no standing area, but holy cow. So yesterday I didn't get anything done. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get anything done tomorrow. How is my mom? I think she's good. As we get to Queen Street, and it has cooled off quite a bit. This morning I was out filming and it was 14 degrees and it felt nicer than the 18 degrees it is supposedly now. Hopefully we have a good day tomorrow. I'm not really sure what it's going to be, but I'm going out for dinner. And I booked 2 restaurants, one on a patio, one not. I'm going to try to make the decision as early as possible and cancel one. Greetings, Megan. As we go south down the east side of Yonge Street, making our way towards the Dome. I don't even know what time this concert is. I just assumed it'll be somewhat lively around there at this time. If it's not, oh well.
Do you want to or no?
And there's a look north, up Yonge. And we're already at 380 viewers. Thank you so much, guys.
Hi, Johnny, you're awesome!
Hello. Oh, one wheel. Awesome. Good, you?
I saw you were streaming and I was like, oh, I'm in the area.
Cool.
So I thought I'd say hi.
Awesome. How's the one wheel?
Oh, it's so good. Do you have one?
No, I've been tempted, but
Okay.
they look. I'm a big fan of any micro mobility.
Oh, so much fun. I used to ride electric unicycles when I crashed on one, so I got this one instead.
That'll absorb like potholes much better, right?
No.
No?
The wheel is a lot smaller.
Oh.
No suspension.
Oh. Your knees are the suspension.
Yeah, exactly. Take care.
Well, good to meet you. Cheers.
You too.
Ride safe. Friendly viewer, rocking the one wheel. He said he used to have an electric unicycle. Yeah, those do have much bigger wheels, but they're also a lot thinner. Rick says, how much do I spend on vacations per year, bro? I don't know. I go away 5 or 6 times, but the big flights, I usually use points to book. Plus, it's all a write-off for me. You don't even know what a write-off is. And are they really vacations when I'm working for half of them? Carl Roth says I gotta try the cordon bleu sandwich at the Keg. I'm usually having like a New York strip. or I think they call it the baseball cut. I haven't been to the keg in a while. We're at Adelaide. I think the video I posted yesterday was a bike ride along Adelaide. Hey, Alex is here. Greetings, Phuket Walk. Last night was a wild night. I was hoping to go to bed early, but the Oilers game went OT. And then I flipped it over to CNN and saw bombs falling. Let's not talk about that, but it was a pretty eventful last day. So I ended up staying up pretty late. Zach McNally, welcome to Silver Tier. There's a guy on like a tricycle. Thank you, Zach. Welcome to Silver Tier. Thank you very much, Zach. There's a Polestar. Carolyn is here. That's awesome. There's a guy on like a three-wheeled e-bike. Just living his best life, I guess. All right, this is King. At some point, we're gonna move over. And maybe since Yonge Street's a bit of a gong show, construction-wise, just south of here, we can cut across King. Also, King Street is a no-go zone. There's a rerouted 504 Bathurst. Transit and authorized vehicle signal. Carl says, yes, there are vacations even though you're working through them. As we cut through the financial district. Yeah, there's an exotic car show at the Metro Convention Center, but there is the Yorkville Exotic Car Show on Sunday. That one is free. I've recorded that one a few times. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again this time, but we'll see. Look up at Scotia Plaza. Lisa says our streetcars are inefficient. Hey, even when routes have dedicated right-of-ways like Spadina, there's too many stops and they don't have the proper signal priority. If you think that's bad, just wait until the Eglinton Crosstown opens up. The above ground sections are going to be a gong show. you're gonna get stuck on your mass transit because some dude is making a left turn. As we look up at First Canadian Place, but we're gonna go south and down the front. And we know the Jays aren't in town since there's another event at the Dome. Medano.
I've left the office.
Thank you, Medano, 1973, moderator extraordinaire, for the $20 for some weekend drinks. Thank you so much, Medano. As I struggle to flip the screen back around. There's a 97 C bus that goes up to Eglinton Station. I could hitch a ride on that all the way home. Susan, $20. Hi, Johnny. This is to enjoy a weekend drink. Thanks for your walks. Well, thank you for watching them. Glad you enjoy them. Thank you so much for the support and the $20, Susan. Cheers to you.
I know. I didn't mean to, but when you walk in front of me, I moved.
And we are at Wellington. Bill Chow says $20 should get some nice drinks. It should. Tomorrow is going to be a drinking night. That might make the Sunday night stream another edible night. I'm not really sure. Got into the edibles last Sunday night. We'll see. Am I going to taste a little Italy tomorrow? Probably not. I'm probably going tonight. And I'll probably get that video up on the channel for tomorrow morning. The videos I recorded today weren't very topical or time sensitive. Oh, I thought that was like a watermelon walking next to me. I looked over, I was like, what the hell? Will I be attending the concert? Negative. If someone gave me a free ticket, would I stop recording and go see the concert? Probably not. I'd rather find someone who would actually want to go. Randy Ruck, holy shit, you guys are killing me tonight. $20 more. Randy Ruck, this should help out. Thank you so much, Randy. And Keith Fox, Northern Fox, $10. Don't want to miss out on the Appreciation Fest. Have a great one, Johnny. Keith Fox, sorry I can't read those characters, but Keith Fox, thank you so much. Thank you so much as well, Randy Ruck. All right, we will avoid the south side of Front Street. You always get a nice view of the tower from here. There's a lot of police on bikes out. Welcome to downtown. Protests are a very regular occurrence here. I think there's one in Queen's Park that's ongoing over Bill 5. I don't really get too into that stuff on these streams. We just walk past. We got the Tower, Union Station, and the Fairmont Royal York on the right. I think this was originally built by either CP or CN Rail. A lot of the great old Fairmont hotels were built by rail companies as luxury destinations on the rail line. I think that's the case with the Chateau Frontenac and the one in Banff. Justin, I know you've called in before and you've pronounced your last name to me 100 times, but I still struggle with it. This is why I'm not ever going to take a job as a substitute teacher, but thank you so much, Justin, for the super chat. Cheers to you. Marge, for a sweet treat for dessert tonight. Thank you, Marge. Thank you for the $10. Truth is, I'm probably just walking it off tonight. I may have just inhaled half a pizza before the stream. The guy was trying to be pretty talkative to the cop, and the cop was just kind of standing there. David Ace, holy cow, 10 new memberships. Bill Chow, Doug C, Shadow Joker, Diva Tequila, Reina R, Lifted Mind, Uncle Buck, Alfalfa Igagbo, Jelly Bean. Oh, I thought you also got in on that. David Ace. Holy cow, thank you, David Ace, and welcome aboard to our 10 new channel members, all courtesy of David. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, let's go do a circle of the dome. Maybe we'll head down Yonge Street. We'll head down to Bremner, and we'll walk over to the dome.
We gotta love all. Sorry for screaming in your ear. Jesus loves you guys, but he wants all to come to repentance.
Wayne Cito says, yes, Dundas Square, you might need to speed up your stream. Wayne, that sounds like what we were talking about a while ago. But we're going southbound York. And I'll make a right when we get to Bremner and head over towards the dome. Greetings, Sandman. And thanks again, David Ace, and thanks to everyone else who sent support. You guys have been killing me with kindness tonight. Ooh, the air quality under here is awful. Randy Ruck says, look at these idiots that think they're going to drive around here tonight. As we walk underneath the rail corridor. Sad news from Metrolinx. They have royally fucked up. And it looks like the Go electrification and high frequency plans are on ice. Reese came out of retirement from RM Transit to make a video expressing his disappointment. Raptors Way on the left. Although it's really just officially Bremner Boulevard. Bremner Boulevard on the right, and this will lead us towards the Sky Dome where the Kendrick Lamar concert is taking place. Now don't ask me to name a Kendrick Lamar song. Would I notice him if he were standing next to me? Probably not. But we're gonna go take a peek around the dome anyways. That's the Scotiabank Arena, home of the Leafs and Raptors. Although the only Toronto sports team that's worth a damn these days are the Blue Jays. So let's go see what the atmosphere is like around the dome. It was actually Ken who messaged me yesterday and said, hey, if you're streaming tomorrow night, you should swing by the Sky Dome. So if he's recommending it, I'm gonna follow along. Greetings, JPS. And there we are on the old step counter, just 15,000 today, but I've still got over half a stream and another video, plus whatever other running around I do. Should be a decent step day when it's all said and done. Chris Mills says this weekend will be a challenge for them. It will. And honestly, if they take 1 of 3, we should be happy, given their recent performance. Yeah, the Jays look decent, and Vladdy isn't doing a whole lot. And in a weird way, that's a good thing. There's a big crowd of people piling in. The acoustics at the Sky Dome aren't the best. Justin Aikenretoy. I'm sure I said that wrong. So thank you for calling it the Sky Dome. If you call it anything else, you are dead wrong. Thank you, Justin, or you're just a Rogers shill. The Goodwill was literally right there for them to take. Just call it the Rogers Sky Dome. Everyone's going to call it the Sky Dome anyways. And all your corporate interests can still call it by that bastardized name. And now that it's a dedicated baseball stadium, because they've reconfigured it, the word center makes even less sense. It sounds like a hollowed out convention center. Rogers Field, Rogers Dome. Rogers Stadium? No, let's call it Center. In the history of dumb names, that's definitely up there. We're going to cross the street where Olympic Park is in a moment.
Great how we ended up doing this. We're waiting. It's great how we ended up. Make everything
A nice view of the tower, bouncing off the Marsh McLennan building. I've had business meetings in that building in a prior life. And yes, I was there to see Marsh. Ronald Weiler, $10, hi from across the puddle in Buffalo. Have a great weekend. Ronald. Greetings, neighbor. Have a great weekend yourself, and thank you for the support. It's a big herd of people walking towards the dome. Sky Dome, mistake by the lake? No, that would be Exhibition Stadium. The Sky Dome is almost perfectly located. It's right on a GO line. Short walk to the subway, streetcar. You don't have those lake winds blowing in because of the way it's built.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, hi. Another friendly viewer. That's what, number 6 or 7 on this stream?
Yeah.
There's beaver tails. Roundhouse Park across the street. Ripley's Aquarium on the right. JP says the keg has their baked brie appetizer back. Guy doing a caricature. At some point, someone's just gonna have an app set up that does an AI one of those. Swedish Sherry's. Thank you so much, Swedish Sherry's. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support, or I guess super sticker in this case. Thank you. Cold water, $2. Surely a totally authorized and legitimate vendor. So we're at the base of the aquarium. I went through there last year and posted a video walking through the aquarium. I also posted a video going up the CN Tower where I ate at the 360 restaurant. And I did a video going to a Jays game as well, walking around the Skydome. Did all three of those last year. This year, not so much.
Did you know you see the car?
Howard says, I love the smell of weed and the glow of the almighty sunrise. And for some reason, there's a statue of Ted Rogers. Make sense of that, you will not. But it's there nevertheless. It's definitely a younger demographic. Jillian says, correction, the aquarium video was uploaded in January. Oh. Okay, over the last 365 days. We'll count that as the last year. Watch, she'll be like, no. The Skydome video was before that. I don't know what time the opening act goes on, but I'm sure the stadium is starting to fill up inside. Greetings, David Ing. Prohibited items. Large handbags, luggage, or knapsacks. Before the Taylor Swift concerts, it was a very, I guess, fun and festive atmosphere. This feels a little more subdued, but it's probably nowhere near the big deal that was. People filing in through security. There's the South Core District. Romeo Died says you love the hectic Toronto foot traffic.
No, I promise when I was.
There's someone with a tickets wanted sign. $1 million that dog is trained to sniff out. Substances that aren't marijuana. It is busy all around. Greetings, Richard.
Anyone selling tickets?
Guys looking to buy tickets.
Okay, so we actually have to go.
Sell me your tickets so I can turn around and sell them for more. I hope these people get their money's worth and have a good show tonight. It's not my cup of tea, but it's always fun to go to a big event.
What are you looking at, sir? I don't know you.
Hey, a butt face has showed up.
No.
I'm here.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
I'm here on your advice.
Yeah. I was just here recording another video of this. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I just finished actually.
It's the Ken Continuum, all one word at the Ken Continuum. He may have been on the channel a few times in the past.
Yeah, a few. At least once, maybe twice. Yeah.
So is this tomorrow night's video?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna head up to Little Italy and then
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head home actually.
check out the festival.
Oh, that's this weekend.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right now.
Maybe tomorrow I'll do that then. Yeah.
And there's the auto show in Yorkville Sunday.
Oh yeah.
There's like a Rid Fest in the beaches. I don't really care about that.
Oh, well, at least we have some options this weekend.
Is there a show here tomorrow night?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll do that.
Maybe, yeah.
Just keep milking. Actually, tomorrow night I can't. But I'm glad I streamed it.
I'm glad I ran into you. I knew you were going to be here, so I just
Were you
was
watching?
on the lookout. Yeah, I just took a look to see if you were actually streaming, and you were, so. I was actually just right there watching Speakerhead. You know that guy Speakerhead who walks around town with a speaker on his head? You ever seen that guy before?
He's not ringing a bell, but I'm sure if I saw him.
He's like big on TikTok, right? He was just doing a little performance over here. He's still there. Doing a little performance where he puts a speaker on his head and he spins it round and round. And then he like runs around and does little dances with the spinning speaker on his head. I don't know. Anyone know Speakerhead? Come on. That's him.
That's him right there. Is he live?
He had like a huge crowd watching him like about 10 minutes ago.
Hey, Speakerhead.
About 1 million people lined up to take selfies with him afterwards. Like everyone was like teenagers, you know what I mean? Like I don't think anyone who's not a teenager probably knows who he is.
Well, it's Speakerhead. How do you not know who Speakerhead is? Well, I hope I just didn't pick up a copy. Guys, I gotta mute it just for 1 sec, just to break up the... college and then over to Little Italy.
So you're gonna just end your stream at Little Italy and then do a video, right?
That would be the plan. Cool. You're just walking home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home again.
Well, if you want to go north a few blocks this way.
I'll go north a few blocks and I'll...
Greetings, Derek C. Gertej still can't believe next Friday is the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't in that, Gertej. Oh, those ladies are just bowling balls.
I know, right?
I think that if you are walking on the right and they are walking on the left, you have right away. But I'm not gonna like elbow a lady smaller than me. I feel like a dick. Boston Pizza on the right. Did you catch the Oilers game last night?
No, I mean, I saw it right near the end. And then I thought, oh, looks like Edmonton's going to win. So that was pretty much all I saw of it. And they did win, right?
Yeah. Barely. Yeah, we're heading north up Yonge Street. We're about to walk past a number of patios, which even though it's a bit of a cool night, I imagine will still be packed. And I think Ken will be premiering a video probably sometime shortly after this stream kills itself. Oh, you're not supposed to say that on YouTube. Unalives itself. There we go.
Oh, God. I refuse to use that word, man.
But you have to. It's like...
I'll just say offs, you know. Offs at least is a well-known slang term that we can still use.
Do you do the thing where it'll translate your voice into other languages?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried it
Yeah.
to check it out.
I watched one of my videos in Japanese the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, $20 from Jelly Bean. Sorry if I missed that in all the Ken commotion, we could call it. Hi, Ken. Friday night bribes. Hey, people in the chat. Hello, Jelly Bean.
What's up, Jelly Bean?
Thank you for the $20. Cheers to you. 0% of that donation will go towards Ken.
As it should be.
Oh, that guy just roared through the red light. We're heading back up towards Queen. I started at Dundas Square, went down Yonge, cut through over to Front, then took York Street down to Raptors Way, and then on Bremner over to the Sky Dome. So this will be a 4-video day for me.
Wow. It's only a 1-video day for me.
You got a good amount of time to work on that thumbnail.
Tomorrow I'll probably get at least a couple of videos done.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a nightlife video at some point, but I want to wait for the weather to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
You just get a better crowd. And I think that'll be any weekend now. Probably not tomorrow, but
Tonight will probably be pretty lively after the concert there. A lot of those people
we'll flood out
will
to
be
King
going
West.
There, yeah. They look like the same sort of crowd that would go there, you know.
They don't have to get back to their suburban existence.
They could just keep their outfits on that they're already wearing. Just go straight to King Street.
A lot of them look like they might not pass the ID check.
Yeah, that's true also.
As we are getting towards King Street West. Joined by the Ken Continuum. That's Restaurant Row on the left. A lot of the happening nightlife will be off in that direction. Chris Mills says Philly is wearing their ugly City Connect jerseys. Boo. Johnny, do you like rap music? I don't not like it. I just don't choose to listen to it normally. Ellie asking how long do I plan to stream? We are, 57 minutes into this one? I don't know, it'll probably be done by 8. however long it takes to get from here to Bathurst and college. I could do that in 50 minutes if I keep moving, right?
Oh yeah.
There's La Carnita across the street. Yeah, that concert's probably not going to be out till late, though. I don't really know if I want to hang around for the post-concert crowd to flood into the streets.
Yo, you streaming?
Yeah, we're live.
That's cool, bro. That's fine. Let's go.
Cool.
Get us in there, bro. What's your stream name?
We're on YouTube, Johnny Strides.
Fire, bro.
Cheers. Have a good one.
Are there people watching or what?
What's
up, chat?
600?
What's up, chat? How many people are watching?
600?
Oh, let's go. That's 600. What's up, chat?
Friendly guys. Oh, 650. I lied.
You undersold them.
We're gonna watch it right now. What is it?
Johnny Strides.
Johnny Strides.
Friendly people. Gotta love the enthusiasm. There's the Fox and Fiddle. Hey, Rome with Sign and Alex. Both in the chat.
Project contract, John. No, we're watching right now.
I bet they watch for all of like 10 seconds and they're like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, lots of times when I run into people who are enthusiastic like that and they ask my channel, I say, oh cool, I'm gonna subscribe, and then later on, you know, I do get some new subs during the stream obviously, but chances are they didn't actually subscribe. They just say they will, right?
But still, I would do that too, right?
Yeah.
I see something, I'm like, hey, that's cool. As we walk by this little patio section, I think it's between this and the Esplanade where like the most patios are in one area. Can you think of any other areas?
Well, Baldwin Village, but not so much.
Cheers. They obviously had their volume up.
Yeah.
Oh, friendly dudes. I'm kind of out of it right now. I'm like, huh? Yeah, we're live.
I can only think of like Baldwin Village or Elm Street, the little restaurant row there, but not as
Yeah.
as that patio.
Well, there's a park right around the corner from the ballroom here. That's a big, well, it's soon to be a park, but it's a patio for now.
Yeah.
Oh, and did this place already call it quits, Runway? Or they're just not operating their patio tonight? That was a Milestones. It's weird seeing that all boarded up. Oh, there's going to be a massive lineup for gelato just up ahead. Some bowling action.
Hell, it's a bowling alley.
There's one of those at Yonge and Bloor now, and I think one at Dundas Square.
Yeah.
It's a way to make bowling more expensive. I kind of just miss the old school bowling joints.
Fred Flintstone type bowling alley.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who else liked bowling on TV? Al Bundy. It's a classic bowler right there.
Homer got Marge a bowling ball for her birthday
Oh, yeah.
that
Is that
had
a-
his finger holes drilled in it.
right. Big. Same with the new
Oh, they don't make shows like that anymore.
Sometimes I just put it on Pluto TV and just watch Married with Children for like 3 or 4 hours.
It was just so perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Like Bud and Kelly had the perfect dynamic. Even going from Steve to Jefferson was somehow perfect. Like all of those characters were so good. Marcy.
Even when the jokes were lame, it was still funny, you know? I don't know. They just had that way of delivering it.
Except for Seven.
Oh,
I like the fact that they like didn't even bother to explain why he disappeared.
Yeah,
he was just like not there anymore.
It just wasn't worthwhile to explain it, you know? No one cared, so why bother?
Well, Ken, I'm gonna go this way. Good to see you, sir.
Good seeing you.
He's probably premiering around 8, I guess.
Around there, yeah.
All right. Have a good night, sir.
See some of you later.
Cheers.
Bye.
That was the Ken Continuum. Continuing on his way home. But we're going to continue on over in this direction. Along Queen West. Yeah, I think Ken was live last night in front of the concert. As we cross Beverly Street, a lot of retailers have left the building. We took the microphone. Speaking of patios, we're apparently going to go by a pretty good one. I haven't been there yet, but the Score on Queen is coming up. And if you're just tuning in and you saw the title of the stream, we've already walked past the Sky Dome where Kendrick Lamar is performing. There's Score on Queen. Might actually be able to nab a spot on the patio. Although it is a bit of a cool night. If it were a few degrees warmer, that would be a very difficult thing to do. Oh, just over there is a cafe and bookstore. And I went in there after a live stream a few weeks ago. And I had myself a nice latte. I had about half an hour between when I finished that stream and plans. It's always good to check out a local spot. Sam says, taste a little Italy this weekend. That's where I'm heading. As we go west on Queen Street. Looks like there might be a show at the Rivoli. Oh, they're going to Grovey non-alcoholic bevs. What is that? Legendary Horseshoe Tavern on the right.
But I went there a couple blocks. It was fine.
All right, decisions. How am I going to get up to Bathurst and College? I guess the most lively route would just be go right here and head up through Chinatown. A little bit of crowding. This is due to the Ontario line construction. Actually, last time I went up Spadina, I was on the west side, so let's just stick to the east side here. Everyone's being held up for a truck to back out.
I thought he was going to hit the little Toyota. Well, I mean, if he didn't have a camera in the back, he probably would.
So look. Brief look into the construction site. Just wait a sec here. There's a 510 Spadina streetcar. So we are about to enter Chinatown. The Hotel Ocho. That guy's speaker was a seat. Alicia Lewis says your phone is going to die. That's why you keep a battery bank on you. Justin says, good to see the 510 back. Yeah, apparently the replacement buses were actually faster at moving people, at least during non-peak hours. In theory, the 510 is great, but there's too many stops, and they get held up at too many lights. Greetings, Cam. It goes well. Been a productive day. Did I call my mother Monday morning? Asks Swiffy Dude. Yes, I did. Well, not in the morning. I did it a bit later. I called. Those food delivery couriers roar by. Mike says, I don't see the purpose for streetcars in Toronto. They're too slow anyways. Well, they work in cities where they're properly implemented. Not Just Bikes recently did a video about this. But when they do have dedicated right-of-ways, there's too many stops. And they shouldn't ever be getting held up by red lights unless there's a streetcar going in the other direction. I mean, Dundas and College are close enough. I'd maybe put one stop in between them, but I think there's actually two stops. We can see. Chris Mill says Philly 4, J 0. Hey, the Jays have been coming back lately. Some Edmonton Oilers-esque performances. There's Sky Dragon, one of the most popular dim sum restaurants. Dundas and Spadina, ground zero for Chinatown. There's Dundas, where the streetcars mix with traffic. As we look southbound Spadina, Are You Serious says last good Chinatown left in Canada. East Chinatown's pretty good, but it's certainly minuscule in scale compared to this one. I can't really comment on that. The Chinatown in Montreal is decent. I don't know what Vancouver or Calgary or any of the other big cities Chinatowns have to offer. Almost got hit by a e-bike delivery guy. Hey, how's it going?
Good. First time in person.
Awesome.
I watch your shit all the time.
Awesome. Have an awesome weekend.
Nice to see you. I mean, like in person. I like proud of me.
Well, my fans are the reason I do this, so thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't you get a picture of me? I mean,
Do you want to be on stream?
yeah.
Hey, friendly viewer.
Hey.
What's your name?
Name's Dustin.
Dustin.
Yeah. I'm just I've been around here for a while. People kind of don't know me. But this is up to my mom, I guess. She watches the show.
Oh, well, hello to Dustin's mom
Yeah, Melvina.
and Melvina. Awesome.
So, you want to come see a piece that I do? I'm an artist. Right there, I'm working on a dragon.
Right there?
Yeah, the dragon. It's the black dude. Every time I come by, I
Oh, wow.
together. This guy's trying to come off my art, that blue
Yeah.
stuff on the side there. He's rubbing it in like he's something.
So you're going to be coloring this in more, or is this?
Yeah, it's coming along.
Oh, it looks pretty
I
awesome.
did it with nothing. No material.
Will it wash away in the rain, or?
They could. It's easy to it's water-based. It's not permanent.
Well, no one can complain
But,
then, right?
Yeah. But people don't like it, I don't think, and don't give me a chance. And
Dude, I love seeing someone make some effort to brighten up.
I'm
the
trying
city.
my best, and it's not working.
Well, you make
But
it.
I love what I do.
I'm sure you make some people smile when they walk by.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point of it.
Well,
I'm having a good time, and here's another piece that over here. I know it's kind of like vandalism.
if it's water soluble, it's not.
I could probably get a charge for it at least.
Charged for making the city a better place.
Yeah.
Well, I think they got bigger fish to fry.
And they're part of it. They walk by on the black. See, some of them were part of it. Like I put a glob there, and I'll show you what I can see. Like there's tons of stuff inside that's going on.
Lots of detail.
Oh, not really.
Well, there's two.
Interpretation.
There's two.
Yeah, the eagle's sitting on his shoulder. Well, the little guy, but there's many pictures and pictures, and then there's a flock of them on the side.
Neat.
And it all comes naturally, like on mistake, but on purpose. Like I don't plan, I just do.
Oh, you're very creative.
I have my moments. It's hard to get it in the moment. There's a lot of things that bother me, but I've learned to suppress them and whatnot. But I love this opportunity, man.
Well, it was great to meet you.
Thanks so
Say
much.
hi next time I walk by.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's
and
really,
look forward to seeing how this turns out.
It's really something to see you in person, though.
All right. Well, thank you for the work. Cheers. Friendly guy. Some pretty talented paintings. I don't think he's using traditional materials. Local artist. Me personally, I love seeing art. I hate seeing tags. I think they're just pointless graffiti, but that's someone with a talent. Paranormal witness girl. The chances of bumping into me in Fort Lauderdale in Miami, Florida are 0%. For at least the next 3.5 years.
Dude, you know, it's that, or you know that brunch place we go to every time after we get sloshed? They got close.
Oh, I do have some news. I applied for my passport a few weeks ago, and I made a video going to the passport office, and they told me that it would be delivered at some point in January. Or in the first week to second week of July. And guess what came in the mail yesterday? The old under promise, over deliver. But my passport arrived, had a knock on the door, I had to sign for it. So now it's a matter of Where to? And I got my last passport as well, which is completely filled up. It doesn't even have any blank pages. It's just full of visas and stamps. That was a 10-year, so it was a little easier to fill that up. But hopefully this next one surpasses that. Magic mushrooms. They've been cracking down on those shops a bit lately. All right, maybe I was gonna say maybe we'll cross here, but doesn't look like the lights will be on our side. Rossman's Tavern coming up, legendary music spot. Kensington Market just over there. Can't see in, but you can probably hear it. Some live tunes happening right now. Sizzler Kebab. All right, Alicia Lewis, take care. Camp says Ken was wearing shorts. I don't believe he was. Okumi. There's Playa de Record. There's a documentary on Amazon about that shop. I think it's a bit more about their Yonge Street location. So we've almost made it to college. Chris, member for 9 months. 9 months, full gestation of the membership. Thank you, Chris, for the 9 months of membership. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. As we approach College Street. Look at that view of the tower. Yes. Tower of Power. I think it's in Saudi Arabia where they want to build a tower that is 4 times the height of the Empire State Building. Nearly twice the height of the Burj Khalifa. Oh well. power held the crown for quite a while. Jillian asking where I am now. We are on College, in between Kensington Market and Harvard Village. And there's Canada Computers. I ordered something for pickup from there, and they charged my card, but they never sent me the email that it was ready to go pick up, so I never went and picked it up. I'm just wondering what happens. Normally they send you an email, your item is ready for pickup. They never sent me that email, so I didn't go get it. And 3 days have passed. So I gotta make sure that charge comes off of my Amex. Just two dreamers living life. Hello. Peter Bradfield, $1.99. He says, mellow mushroom pizza are better? I don't even know what that is. I'll have to take your word for it. But thank you, Peter Bradfield, for the $1.99. Hope all is well. My first time in Cambodia, I did have what they called happy pizza. That's pizza with weed on it, and in a part of the world where that type of thing was really frowned upon back then, you could get into some serious trouble. It was kind of neat that you just walk into a pizza shop and order yourself a pie that will literally get you high. There's a chopper. So we are at Augusta. Kensington Market just to the south. Guess no olives on my pizza? No. Ew. Does any pizza joint in the GTA make happy pizza? Well, if they do, it's not legal.
No, Alexander Park is on the other side of Dundas. Denison,
Come on. Scoop them up. Take one on. Bring them back to life.
Ooh, it looks like... Well, there's an encampment on the left, and there's firemen there. And there's people jumping out of an ambulance here. We're just gonna mind our own business and keep walking by. Sounds like another ambulance approaching. Let's cross the street here and get on the other side. other ambulance was heading right here as well. Hopefully whoever that was, all is okay. He sent 2 of them. And there are already firefighters there, as there's a fire hall right across the street. First responder is a first responder. Pulled the stretcher out. Hawaiian pizza, Canadian innovation, invention. We saw that guy rolling around earlier. Sitting on a speaker as a seat on his e-scooter. Collective Arts Happy Hour. So we are getting close to the Taste of Little Italy. Well, they've got like a midway set up on this end. I think in prior years they had a big stage at this end. This year they've got a midway set up there. There's the little Jerry. Hey, I just got a buzz on my watch. We broke 20K. I've still got a video to record and some more walking. We might sniff 30K today. There's the midnight market on the right. Well, last weekend it was Due West Fest. This weekend it is a Taste of Little Italy. Sheena says 20K is good. Well, considering I didn't do a whole lot yesterday, just merely making up for that. All right, if you want to see the Taste of Little Italy, you should be able to in tomorrow's video, providing I can get it uploaded for tonight. That runs between here and Shaw Street. Seems like there's going to be some music copyright hurdles to dodge right off the bat. So on that note, I think we're gonna wrap up. So I have to leave that vicinity due to the music, but that is all she wrote for the stream. I want to thank everyone who tuned in. I want to thank our mods, Patreon supporters, channel members, and just everyone who tuned in and liked and subscribed and all that fun stuff. There was also a lot of excellent support tonight. Some new channel members were gifted. There were some good super chats. Ken dropped in and said hi. It was a good stream, so thank you so much, guys. I'll be live next, most likely Sunday night over on the @JohnnyStumbles channel, and then probably live again on this channel Monday or Tuesday, but you never know. I might even go live tomorrow or Sunday. It's not likely, but again, you never know. Now I'm gonna go march through a street festival for the umpteenth time.
The new restaurant?
That is All She Wrote. From right next to the legendary Sneaky D's.
Hey, Johnny Stride!
That's me.
What's going on, buddy?
Just finishing my stream. How's it going?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
Good. You here for the festival?
Just cruising around, similar to yourself.
Awesome. Well, I hope you have an awesome night.
You as well, man.
Cheers.
Have a good weekend, buddy.
Take care. Right at the buzzer. And there's Liam. Right at the end of the stream.
I know, I was running. I went all the way from the fire station.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam. With the haircut. Awesome. Well, any final words for everyone?
I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. and
There we go.
he has to stay on, obviously.
Thank you for watching, guys. Have an awesome weekend from here at College and Bathurst. Hopefully tomorrow's video will be the Taste of Little Italy, but you never know. I've got another one just in case. All right, Liam, sign off.
Chat.
All right, a super chat. All right.
$2 super chat.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Yoink.